Welcome back to the show, guys. We just saw UFC 3 mother effing 13. Pereira versus Ankalaev. Gaethje versus Fiziev. Can't remember who else was on the card because those were like the ones that I cared about the most.
Lemos was on it, and that fight with
the
Jalen Turner, Bahamundes. Yeah.
Mauricio Ruffy.
Another one of the fight nerds, bro. The fight nerds been undefeated so far, bro. Like, they're winning so much goddamn fights. It's an impressive collection of people, bro. Like,
yeah, they've been killing it.
Yeah.
They've been killing it. Bobby Green got knocked out first round. I mean, spinning hook kick, I think it was, if I remember correctly. Like, damn, it's crazy.
Love those techniques, bro. Love those. Ever since Edson Barboza landed that one on Terry Edom, bro, like, you never seen it. Scope that shit out, dude. Like, that was the first wheel kick knockout in the UFC, and like,
I did it so hard too,
dude. And so many people landed it, from heavyweights to, you already know, lighter weights are gonna be running that shit, but like, dude, it is an impressive way to like end a fight, dude. End the fight, heel to temple and stuff, bro. Chin, wherever the fuck it's hitting, and shit, dude. Like, that's increíble.
14th spinning hook kick knockout in the UFC.
I feel like there's been so much more. That's crazy.
That's what they said. That's what they said.
Yeah.
That was the fact they said.
But you know, like, we've been watching the other like one and shit, dude, and all that.
Well,
stuff,
it's just
bro.
in the
like,
UFC though. I just feel like the striking in the UFC is it's really it's more boxing heavy, you know.
Yeah. Well, like, you know, they're definitely the outliers, dude. But like, I just think that like
that's just the style
people have
for American
realized
MMA, you know?
that like it is like the most efficient use of your, you know what I mean? Like, it takes a lot of energy to throw kicks. It takes a lot of energy to work the clinch. Like,
well, it's also throwing kicks means one foot's on the floor, so you're more, and you're standing straight up, so you're more susceptible to takedowns.
Yeah.
But I also just think it's the style, dude. I just think American MMA is like really boxing heavy, just because like the older legends.
Well, like you've seen like the Rob Fonts and the Calvin Caters and who've come in and showed that like a huge wrestling base could be like super effective. Oh, the highlights, that was a nasty wheel kick, bro. Nasty wheel kick, dude.
Sad, huh? I love Bobby Green. Shout out Bobby Green, dude.
King Green, bro. Like, he's
California
King Green
native,
now.
bro. Yeah, King Green.
Yeah, bro. So you gotta give him that props.
California native, bro.
Actually got his name changed to King. What do you think about that?
I think it's cool. I guess I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it for myself, dude. If I had a kid, he said he's gonna change his name to King, I would be like, all right, you're smoked out. Whatever, dude. Hey, we're all adults, bro. Look, I got my face tatted.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like,
baby.
once you have a face tattoo, bro, like, it gives you less credence to complain about that.
we all do that other people think is stupid, bro. It's like, maybe.
Exactly. Dude, the Gaethje versus Fiziev fight, definitely the fight that I was most anticipating in this.
Fight of the night, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think.
for sure. Ankalaev fight and stuff, I was really curious to see how Ankalaev's striking would transition against Perez and stuff.
He did phenomenal,
phenomenally. The straight kicks were money for him. The teeps, the fucking front kicks and shit, dude, like, everything down the pipe. I don't think he threw like one round kick outside of to like the leg, but everything to the body was just straight kicks. Established his range really well, varied his attacks really, really well, and dude, that knockdown was beautiful, dude. Like,
clench work was great. Clench work.
Oh yeah, dude.
He didn't really take him down so much, but it was just like just making it so Pereira was uncomfortable, making it so Pereira.
And he didn't even really use his clinching like in the first 3 rounds and stuff. It was like in the championship rounds, he was just like, all right, I've tested.
I don't think he was trying. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude. Like, now I'm gonna test your wrestling and shit, dude. Like, and it seemed like
couldn't you get him down though?
Yeah, it seemed like Pereira worked a lot on his wrestling defense and shit, dude, and maybe just like didn't respect Ankalaev's striking so much, which is what made it so effective and stuff. But yeah, dude, amazing fucking fight. Like, I definitely was curious to see how Ankalaev's striking would be, and it's fucking super high level, dude. To do that to fucking Pereira, even with the takedowns mixed in, dude, is super fucking impressive, bro. And I'm not quite sure who in light heavyweight could even pose any problems, bro. Like he is strong fucking everywhere. And Pereira is gonna like, you know, like that fool's always gonna have super exciting fights, and like I don't think his stock really decreased too much, dude. Even though he's not the champ anymore, he took the L, and I mean he lost to fucking Israel Adesanya, got knocked out, dude, and look what he's done after. You know what I mean? So from going to the fool in the tire shop to being in the bar having a problem to this and shit, dude, like this is all frosting on the cake, bro.
Yeah, I think Pereira's still gonna be loved, but I think that it just sucks because that's the end of that legend, that run.
I mean, like the mystique for sure, bro.
Well,
like
just that run he had, bro. That defense, title defense is crazy, bro.
Definitely.
But I mean, it's gonna happen, especially when you think about it. He's had so many fights within a short period of time. It's like, you know what I mean?
He's like a company man, bro.
You're like fast tracking your loss right there, you know?
How many fight cards he saved last year alone, bro?
Yeah.
Like, it's a absurd schedule, and he's a man, bro. Like Chama for sure, bro. Like,
yeah, Pereira, bro. I mean, I'm excited to see what happens next. I personally feel like if he asks for the rematch, I think it's deserved just because of like how much he's done for the UFC. I don't know if that might be an unpopular opinion,
Plus, not like any like huge contenders like jumping out at me and shit, dude. Like, who are you gonna put in there? Jerry and I don't even. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not super definitive and shit. I would say Jerry's probably the biggest thing and stuff, but like, I don't know. I feel like Pereira, from what he's done for the company, if he wants that rematch, he definitely deserves it. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. We shall see.
What would you rate the card as a whole out of 10?
7.
Yeah, 6.5, 7 ish.
You had two good fights. Don't get me wrong, but
and like Justin Gaethje, anytime he's on a card, it definitely raises the stock to at least a 7.
Pereira too,
yeah, for sure. Pereira.
You're not gonna see the cards that are 10s anymore, bro. Those days are gone, bro.
Sometimes, bro. Sometimes it's just like
they don't want to give it
like,
to us.
I'm just saying, like afterwards, dude. So even where it's like not like heavily touted, you watch the fight and it was like an amazing fight or an amazing finish. Dude, like that raises the stock of the card. It's not just like what you think the card's gonna be, and shit, dude. There's been some crazy banger surprises.
Yeah. Well, just after watching the card, I still think it's a 7. But I just think the UFC purposely does it. I don't think they want to separate their big fights now because they have all these obligations with like ESPN and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then it's like now they're fulfilling like Apex Center fights, and it's like. They got to stretch their good fights out, and I get it. It's just what happens. You water it down. It's like Apple, right? Apple is not what it used to be,
Yeah, but there's definitely some surprises, bro. Definitely some surprises. Some fights that weren't supposed to be bangers that end up being.
That happens for sure. I think if Dana was a smart man, he would keep doing what he's doing, but then every once in a while. You give us like a card that's just stacked, Well,
like
4 times a year.
They try to do that for like 4 times a year would be incredible. But like UFC Fight Week or something, you know what I mean? He usually tries to make like a super
like
bang
the big numbers, like 300, right? That was a banger, right?
Yeah, and then like like end of the year ones and stuff. Exactly. Like on Madison Square Garden, but yeah, it's been rough, bro. Like,
I know
it's been.
Rough. They want you to buy pay-per-view for 1 or 2 fights. That's ridiculous, bro. Is that ridiculous or what, bro?
Get a black box.
When you put it that way, though, right? Isn't it kind of like, bro?
Dude, and I heard they might be changing from the pay-per-view model and stuff too. So we'll see.
Yeah, I saw
that holds.
I saw that. I think they're going to still have pay-per-views, but I think they're going to start putting fights on Fight Pass. I think they're moving away from ESPN. From what I understand, their contract's ending soon. I don't think they want to re-sign with them. There has been talks with Netflix. They might do a Netflix UFC thing, but then I also think it's going to go across Netflix and Fight Pass. This is my prediction, bro. This is my little prediction, bro. I think they're going to
researching.
I think they're going to separate what's going on with ESPN, right? Because that was a big ordeal, bro. Because ESPN's owned by Disney. There's a lot that happened that they were like telling Dana.
Disney, what a fire fest, dude. Exactly. Like it is crazy.
I think when they signed with ESPN, that was before they. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that might have been before they got sold to Disney.
Yeah. Did you hear about like Kathleen? I'm sorry to interject, bro.
Kennedy?
Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy and like
suing him.
or retiring, dude. That's so messy and stuff, dude. But she made Star Wars terrible, bro.
I hated her, bro.
Dude, like,
no offense. I mean, like, not actually hated her, but I don't want her to
what
die,
she did to this beloved fucking series, bro, it's like,
oh my god, bro.
Dude, I want to compare it to like some terrible things, dude.
Star
but
Wars
it would not
like
be PC.
Trash now, bro.
Dude,
she killed that franchise, bro.
DEI, bro. It's just like it's.
and then when she fired, what was that Strike Force fighter's name? Gina Carano.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Oh my god, dude, just so many.
And then
bad.
Gina has so much receipts, bro. Even afterwards and shit, dude, where like they've been okay with like different guy actors saying that exact same thing and shit.
Bro,
you know?
She said it was because Gina Carano was like hate speech or something. But everyone that knows Gina, I've never met her personally, bro. But I met her man, Kevin Ross. He's tight. Him and my coach used to be teammates. So I met him a few times, bro. He's nice. I can only imagine he would date a nice person, you know. Everyone that speaks on Gina Carano says like, she's like nice, you know.
You saw the tweet that she got in trouble for, or maybe you haven't, dude. But like, it was not that fucking crazy, bro. It's just not that fucking crazy, dude. So yeah, she definitely. It was rightful.
Kathleen Kennedy, bro.
Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy ruined Star Wars, bro. Like, glad she's retiring.
So for those of you that don't know, probably because you guys probably don't pay attention to stuff. I think most people that watch this are like 5 fans. Kathleen Kennedy, so she took over a lot of Disney's movie production, right? Specifically, like a lot of Lucasfilm and Marvel stuff, right? For Star Wars particularly, she like destroyed that franchise. She was the one that made Reign like the most powerful Skywalker. If you know Star Wars, canon is Luke. Luke is the one that brings balance to the Force. He is the strongest motherfucker in the Star Wars universe. They created this new female lead that was Reign, and they gave her more power than Luke. And she's not even a Skywalker. Isn't she like a Sith daughter?
Really, it comes down to like
there's a talking rock Jedi.
Like Disney for a long time said, we're not trying to project any narratives or anything like that and stuff, dude. But like what they were pushing was DEI and stuff, bro. Like diversity, inclusion, equity and stuff, bro. It's just like they focus so much less on like the quality of the story as like, oh, let's put a deaf character
talking points.
The different. Oh my god, dude! It's just like I only care about the fucking story. Everyone fucking only cares about the goddamn story. So when you just make all this random shit and don't put as much fucking care into that and shit, dude, it's just yeah. That is the destruction. Oh. These highlights.
Right. Anyway, so back to UFC. The fight with Ankalaev Pereira. I wasn't sure if Ankalaev was gonna win or Pereira was gonna win, but I did know for Pereira, I had a feeling the leg kicks were gonna be
he landed so many, bro.
It was like 42 or something.
He landed some like I think that was like during the fight we were watching. Oh, are these all this? No. But like I think it was like round 4 or round 5 where they showed the stat and it was like it was like 40 something and shit, dude.
So crazy,
dude. But like Ankalaev's straight kicks, the fucking
teep or back teep,
like all that
push kick,
all that switching stances and shit, bro, like
and that power, bro. He actually was able to back Pereira with his hands, you know,
and like getting so many kicks and shit. Oh yeah, dude.
Speed, he was quick, bro.
Yeah. But like
definitely speed advantage.
Being able to absorb all the fucking leg kicks from Pereira is like a feat in itself, bro. Yeah. Like that fool is granite and shit, dude. Like is amazing.
Yep. I feel it. What's the next card? What's 314? Do we know?
I think there's some banger fights on that. Sad though.
Oh
yeah. Volk with Diego Lopez. This is the
Patricio Pitbull. Wait, is that the one from Bellator?
Yeah.
He's in UFC now?
Yes. You haven't heard about any of this, bro? That is nutty, dude. Like this is his debut fight in the UFC and shit, dude. Like he was in the press conference was that's what I'm saying. This whole I thought some of the fight I thought some of these fights were on this card. Like I thought the Paddy Pimblett dude, old school versus new school, bro, versus Chase Hooper. Dude, how far they have fallen, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think so.
That's a good card.
Yeah, that
card has more better fights than this one did, I think. You know?
For sure. The only thing that was saving this card was the co-main and the main. So like,
well, I think they thought the green fight was gonna be a good one. That probably could have been a good one. It just ended so quick, you know.
hey, knockout. You know what I mean? Is a
yeah.
finish, bro. Like
It's cool.
we can't ask for too much more, bro. Like
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
but like those straight kicks from Ankalaev, we just saw a little bit of highlights and it was clinical.
Bro.
The way he was able to control space and range and dude, with someone who's so dangerous with it.
Bro, how about in the UFC, dude? It looks so different now. Look at this, bro. What is going on, bro? What is this?
ESPN, bro. This is ESPN. Teddy Atlas on the table and shit, bro.
Did you ever tell people what happened to his face? I always assumed he was a knife fight or something.
I've never heard the story, dude, but like I would use that. You know what I mean?
No disrespect, dude. No disrespect, Teddy. I just always wondered.
Chael, dude. The bad guy.
I love what he's doing, bro.
Dude, it's so funny.
He's great as a commentator, as a speaker, you know, on fighting. I love what he's doing, bro.
Yeah, Chael's funny, bro. Like he's like this weird split of like old WWE shit, dude, and
then actual with the
yeah, dude, like new age, and did some fights, did very well in some fights,
yeah,
and has some good stories to tell. But like, yeah, he's funny. Sometimes I can't even tell when he's in character or not. You know what I mean?
I think,
but like he plays a character a lot of the time.
I think he was ahead of his time, dude. Had he been born like 20 years later, dude, he would have been dominating.
I'm making a lot more money for sure.
Yeah, bro, because his character, the way he carries himself is
dude, the way that they're talking and stuff,
yeah,
bro. He made fucking Vanderlei so mad that he had to fight him in the Ultimate Fighter, dog.
They wanted Brazil, the whole country of Brazil wanted to kill him.
Oh, yeah, dude.
He probably still isn't allowed there to this day, bro.
I think he's talked about it, dude, like it had security and you know what I mean?
Dude. Yeah. Look at him all swagged up too, dude. That's tight.
Color scheme, bro. It's all color scheme.
Dude, so how was WCK, bro? How was your first WCK event,
right? Yes. And Hung, super sick, dude.
Shout out Hung, yeah.
Super cool and chilling with Dennis and stuff for that little bit. And it was just so dope being in that type of atmosphere again, that type of energy. And dude, I grew up with, like I've been doing Muay Thai ever since I was a little kid, and just being around it and being around people that like, you know, commit their lives to it at that certain point in time, bro, is infectious, bro.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, dude, Hung put it together, awesome event, some dope fights and shit. You could tell how passionate he is and stuff, bro, and that just radiates passion to everyone else. And yeah, I think we did an awesome job covering the event, even though there were some technical aspects that could have been better and shit.
Nah,
dude,
this wasn't even that serious. It's still, the footage was usable, dude. I'm not even tripping on it, dude.
No, for sure. But like, I had an amazing time and shit, and I think we still got some really bomb ass interviews. I think it's just like such a funny full circle moment and stuff. Like the last time we had gone to like a Muay Thai event was a Glory event in Long Beach and shit. And one of the people who were fighting, what's his name?
Mike Lemire.
Yeah, so he had fought that card and we had gone to Roscoe's right after the event. And there's like a little in Long Beach, there's like there used to be a jazz bar like right next to it. And that fool was actually drinking at the jazz bar when we had finished our fried chicken and rice and gravy. And that rice and gravy is bomb though.
I didn't have rice and gravy. yeah.
Dude, you gotta get the rice and gravy at that Long Beach location. But anyways, so we had met him there. We took a picture with him. I think I took his picture of you two and then at that event, dude, he was actually coaching a whole bunch of people and stuff. And then the moment we made the connection, it's just like, yo,
when he said
bro.
his name. Yeah, so Mike Lemire, he was a Glory kickboxer. He now coaches at Victory MMA. I'm not sure if he was coaching there before when we first met him. I can't remember. It was so long ago. You know?
Yeah, dude.
But it just was funny because they're one of their fighters, Jason, I believe. Jason something with the F. He was the defending champ. He was the main event. He was fighting that same night. So that was
a good fight too.
Yeah, Mike was there. It was just, we saw him as a trip. It just was cool. And random as too. I actually interviewed another one of their fighters, Carly, for this other event for Muay Thai Fighter Awards. I interviewed all the contestants and shit, but then we just never released the footage because we ran out of time. You know,
for sure.
The event.
happens, bro.
Yeah, so we're there. So what they wanted to do was play their interview before they came up to get their award, you know? So I was like, I just asked them like 3 questions that were pre-prepared, you know?
Uh-huh.
But the first person that was supposed to come to to receive her award, she came an hour late.
Oh, fuck,
So we had to cut an hour out of the whole show. So it was like all my videos were like just over an hour combined. So we're like, we'll just skip all the videos.
Feel it.
I was so bummed out, bro, because I worked so hard on them. I was like, dude,
I can only imagine, bro. I can only imagine. But that's a heartbreak that people won't even realize. You know what I mean? Like when they're
dude, it took me like 2 weeks to do, bro.
Yeah, dude. That makes total sense.
Yeah, I interviewed their fighter Carly. I also got an award that night too. I got Fight Podcast of the Year award, bro. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Well deserved.
Fight Podcast of the Year.
Yeah,
imagine me holding the necklace, but it's not here. It's my room. You know?
Just imagine it, you beautiful motherfuckers.
I'll put it there in post.
Bling.
But yeah, so full circle, I met Carly. She was telling me about her striking coach too, but I didn't even put it together. I didn't even ask her his name or anything.
Yeah.
And then seeing Mike, I was like, no way. Small world.
Yeah, small. I mean, like Muay Thai is kind of niche.
Yeah.
And you know, like in this area in Southern California, Orange County, dude, there's only so many gyms. And
they're from San Diego. They're in San Diego, but in general, Southern California.
Yeah, exactly. Because you know, like you're gonna travel, dude, because it is so niche. There's not too many local events, and so
yeah, that was fun. Hopefully, I get invited to do that again.
Yes, Hung, if you see this.
Yeah, or Dennis.
Yes, this.
Dennis.
We got awesome interviews.
Yeah, hopefully the next time the video will come out better, so it'll actually be marketable.
Yes.
But either way, it was a vibe, bro. You know.
I'm sorry. 1 hour notice.
But no, it was fun, dude. This other thing I want to do, bro. Check this out. Is I don't know if I told you this though. I want to go to NorCal, like San Francisco area.
Mm-hmm.
You know how like there's a bunch
Bay
of like
area?
old school, the Bay. You know how the Bay has some crazy like old school Muay Thai gyms, like some of the first Muay Thai gyms.
The history of Muay Thai and
Yeah. I want to go up there, bro, because
passion,
I've been following this, bro. I've been following the story, bro. Fairtex, bro. They opened up an official Fairtex gym in Arizona like hella years ago, like 10 years ago. I don't know if you ever heard of it, Fairtex gym, Arizona. So Master Wong, the owner of Fairtex, he sent like 6 of his guys from Thailand to Arizona to open up a Fairtex training center. And that was going to be like the hub for Fairtex in America, right?
Yeah.
So they were out there for a few years, and then they moved to California. And they had one spot somewhere up north, and then they moved to some spot called Mountain View or something. I think that's up north too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually they closed it down. But the people that moved out here and started that gym, they then went and opened up their own gyms around the Bay Area. So I want to go and just interview those fools and just like get the whole story, bro.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So I don't know if you're down, bro. Come with me to Frisco, bro.
We could probably make that happen, dude. We gotta schedule it, right? Put it on the docket.
That's gonna be fun, dude. I'm gonna set that up, dude. I gotta plan that out. But yes. So trying to bring you guys some different things, bro. Not just sitting on the couch talking, just some cool shit, I guess. You know?
Oh, we're gonna be bringing back some. So you see some 2 yellow peas in a podcast with food and some reactions. Maybe you could check out our most recent reaction we're going to do on something that he hasn't seen. Is viral, popping off as fuck. I just saw it earlier today. But Hanuman Khan's new music video, Run It Up.
Is that the one where they're doing the cars and the thing, or no?
No, that was his first viral music video, dude. That shit was so dope. That went worldwide, dude, so quick. He just dropped a new music video yesterday. Depending on when you see this, dude, maybe a few days ago, but that shit has been popping off, dude. Last time I saw it was like 4.4 mil in a day, dude. And like, I think it might be the best music video I've ever motherfucking seen in my life, bro. So super excited to show it to you. Maybe it's the Doty talking though. So we'll see, dude. But like lighting, cinematography, energy, all that shit, dude. That shit was fuego, straight fire, dude.
Dude, that first music video, I don't remember the name of that song, but it's crazy how that's like a thing out there in India.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, like, back in the day, there were like fairs that would have that kind of shit, dude, with like those daredevils that would ride their bikes in like a metal cage and shit, dude. But
that's just normal over there, though.
Yeah, dude, that shit was dope, bro. Like, I mean, out in the villages, shit, bro, like you got to do something for entertainment, dude. So like, I love that he's portraying that. I feel like hear and understand a little bit about like Indian culture, dude, but like and that music video like encompasses so much of like that village kind of mindset and energy, dude. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Yes, not to jump back and forth, but yeah, WCK, that was Hung's first event with Dennis, dude. I was really impressed with that. I thought it was really cool.
Oh, really? I felt like they probably, had a whole bunch of shows and dude.
They've never worked together.
Energy.
Yeah, Hung was with Fighters Rep for like a long time with George and shit. And then George, he took a break from Fighters Rep. I don't know if it's permanent or temporary, but he's just focusing on other stuff. So I feel like it's just brought up. but anyways, yeah. So Hung, he started working with Dennis. That was their first event. It was pretty cool. And I really liked that it was at Thunder Studio.
Dude, that's fire, dude. Yeah,
cool. At least for me, not for you. Yeah.
Definitely not super far, dude. But like, yeah, the venue was dope. Drinks were pricey as fuck,
dude. They went up, bro.
Oh
Drinks
my
were so
god,
expensive, dude.
But yeah, like the venue was beautiful. The ring was sick. All the seats around it, and shit, dude, and like how full it got. Like the energy was raucous, bro. By the end, those main event fights, and shit, dude. And one dude's all his like friends and family coming and shit, he brought head count, dude,
right?
And it was dope. Remember, he was the one that got the beer
during
his interview and shit, dude. Yeah. Woo! Shout out to him, dude. Like,
yeah, was his name Carlos? I think, or Salazar or something. Or
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, he put on a hell of a performance too, and shit, dude. So it was fun. All his I was trying to take footage right next to his family and friends yelling and shaking the camera and shit, dude.
Yeah.
So the energy was super dope, and
yeah,
it was good to be in that world again. Yeah,
I'm going to another one on the 15th, but this one I think I'm gonna just go as like a bystander. My homies Drew's fighting. I don't know if you ever met him. Him and then my homie Deer, both of them train at Spider. They got to fight. So yeah, I'm gonna go. If you're down, dude, it's gonna be in I think Hawaiian Gardens.
Mm-hmm. I'll check it out for sure.
Yeah. Fight Club OC.
Yeah,
it's cool. They're not as big as WCK, but they're still cool,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude. So random news. I'm gonna bring up some because I haven't got to talk about it yet. Where's my phone? Tony Ferguson, bro, signed to the GFL.
Oh yeah, He's gonna be crazy,
fighting,
bro. Yeah,
who's he fighting?
Was it
Dylan Dennis?
Oh yes,
Dylan Dennis. How do you feel about that?
Dylan Dennis is terrible, bro. Like he shouldn't be in the BKFC at all. If it's not,
GFL, it's in the GFL.
Oh, GFL. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, if it's not like jiu-jitsu in any form, and dude,
well, it's
like,
MMA. So
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if it's not just like purely jiu-jitsu in any form and shit, dude, like, he shouldn't be competing at all.
Yeah,
it's not even funny.
Well, I mean, Tony Ferguson, he's been going down, so.
Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that Dylan Dennis can't win this fight.
How do I feel about that fight? I don't know.
Tony Ferguson's really on the back slope of his career. When's the last time he won a fight? I love Tony Ferguson's, by the way, saying this, dude. Like,
shout out Tony Ferguson. You did a lot, bro. You're, a California native, dude, Orange County.
The fact that him and Khabib got scheduled 5 times and they never got to fight just shows, like, where he's been in the UFC. The dumbest one is when he tripped over the power cords.
That was so
shit, dude.
crazy,
dude.
Bro.
That
like what? Like was that
heart,
like a day or two before the actual
broke
fight?
My heart. I think so. Yeah.
It was like a day or two before. It was like his last.
The press conferences.
It was his last interview he had to do, bro.
And he tripped, like walking from behind the stage and shit, dude. Like tripped on one of the power cords and. Yeah,
that was unfortunate, dude. I think prime Tony Ferguson,
dude, prime
versus
Tony
Khabib, that would have been a good fight, bro.
Dude, like he would have cut him the up. I feel like, dude, even from the bottom, I feel like he would have been super effective. But who knows? Who knows, dude.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
GFL though. I have some stuff that I've been writing down about the GFL. Let me see if I remember. I believe. Hold on, let me.
Let's pop these out of the way and get some Korean barbecue food.
I'm gonna pop these. I'm gonna pop these. All right, I'm gonna skip the GFL because there's something I do want to bring up, dude. Freaking Gaethje blank gloves.
Oh, that was super peculiar, bro. Like, Physio's gloves had the UFC logo branding on the back, and Justin Gaethje's didn't in this fight.
They're blank. They're just black. When have you ever seen blank black gloves? Think like so. What we're talking about is the UFC gloves on the back. right, where you're on the back of your fist, it usually says UFC,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
Always. They didn't say that for Gaethje. They're just black.
Yeah. So no idea. We looked into a little bit of shit and said that like maybe he was wearing Onyx gloves or whatever, but
that's the rumor. It's not confirmed though.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. But like, Trevor Whitman is his coach. He's the one that created Onyx, and they're a way better glove than the UFC's gloves. The UFC made such a huge mistake not using those Trevor Whitman gloves as their new gloves.
Well, allegedly,
I think they've even transitioned back to their old gloves now.
Allegedly they said Trevor Whitman wanted too much.
Yeah, that's possible. Like he has a better glove design. Like think about how many fight cards have been ruined by eye pokes. Dude, it's just atrocious.
Yeah.
So using a better glove, dude, is like just makes the most sense. But I don't know. The bottom line is probably a little too much, dude. So
yeah, that's what it came down. Well, I think that's what Trevor Whitman said himself.
Yeah,
because they wanted to pay him. They didn't want to pay him what he thought was fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough. I get it. I get it. The UFC is a big corporation. They have a lot of money, but then on the other hand, they do have investors. They have fiduciary responsibilities to make sure the investors make X amount of money.
Bottom line, bro. The bottom line.
It's tough. That's what happens when you become big.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why we're having these UFCs where you get like 1 or 2 good fights a card instead of before, bro. Remember before?
Full circle.
Dude, just go back in the way back time machine, right? Remember 6 years ago, 5 years ago, right? When you would watch a UFC card, it was like stacked, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good fights and shit, dude. So
they didn't care. They was just like, let's make a card where we can find the best fighters to fight that card. It was never like, well, let's space them out. And I get it. Now they have a lot of fighters, so it's like, they got to space it all out. Anyways, next conspiracy, same fight, moist canvas. Conspiracy, baby.
There was a lot of slipping in that Justin Gaethje physio fight and stuff, dude. Like it seemed like a certain spot on the canvas.
Permanently wet.
Anytime anyone stepped on it, and dude, it was, you know what I mean?
That was crazy though.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a lot of weird stuff that happened that fight, right? The blank gloves, the wet canvas. I don't know, man.
Lizard people.
Who would have that gone in favor of if they did do that on purpose?
I don't think it was done on purpose, dude. I think like someone's just like like the Vaseline they put in between and shit, dude, like just glooped off and stuff.
But shouldn't they have like someone to
probably
do a quick wipe?
Most likely and shit, dude.
Like I just assumed. I don't know.
Little towel boy or girl.
I never went to a UFC event, but I just assumed they like you know how when you clean the mats you have that fuzzy thing? I always assumed they ran that off the ring real quick between rounds. Is it
probably?
Do they not?
Possibly.
I'm expecting too much from the UFC.
Same. I don't know, dude.
Can we not pay a guy to do that? I'll do it.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
I'll do it, bro.
For the minimum.
Or at least between fights if you can't do it between rounds, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, seriously.
All right.
At the least between rounds. Or fights.
At least between fights,
At least
right?
between fights,
I mean, you don't have to completely clean it, but just a quick
unless like some
goofa.
big ass thing happens where like a whole bunch of
blood,
ball sweat and blood just goes onto the canvas, then
yeah, you want to be professional. Let's keep it professional. Bro. You think that if you
safety of the fighters, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you think if the grass was wet for like the NFL that they would just let it happen? I feel like they would be like.
I mean, if it's a rainy day and it's an outdoor fucking venue, you know what I mean?
That's true. All right. Last thing I have in my notes, dude, that Jalen Turner fight with can't pronounce this fool's name. It's Benavidez.
Yeah, I think it's Baja Mendez, I believe.
Dude, chokes out fucking Turner, bro. That triangle,
dude. Long legs, but he was able to keep the lock and shit, dude. Like, because he didn't have it locked up. It
didn't
was
have
just
the shoulder
like
locked up, right?
Or his shoulder, or like his leg all the way behind the knee and stuff. You know, like
position.
Yeah,
like,
he locked it up like
where
it was straight up at first and stuff, and then he slid it, but it didn't go like all the way behind the knee. It was like kind of like upwards and stuff a little. Like it was slid farther onto his calf and shit. But the long legs, he was able to finish, and then he finished in that side angle and stuff, dude. Yeah, so it's just like yeah, he
had Turner's like neck, kind of like the side of his neck a little bit towards the back of his knee or something. It was a little odd position, but it worked out. I don't know. I was wondering if he was gonna hold on to it or if he was gonna let it go. You know, and it's good that he held on to it. You know,
yeah,
it was a weird position.
Well, like he looked like he was trying to and stuff too, because he was like holding the leg and doing all these things to try to like finish a triangle and stuff. So like I think he's finished people definitely many times in practices with that exact same kind of positional triangle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. UFC 313, baby. Anything else to add?
I think that's fucking it right now. Yeah.
All right, UFC 313. Stay tuned for 314. Maybe
Yo,
we'll
it
do
was
it.
amazing seeing y'all motherfuckers again.
Maybe we'll do this
Let's
again.
fucking go.
As always, stay cool, stay high, watch some motherfucking UFC, but do not. It's okay if you're not getting the pay-per-views and still watching it because we do not need to be paying these crazy.
Yo, these prices
pay-per-view
are exorbitant, bro.
for only 2 good fights.
Straight up fucking highway robbery, bro. Like absurd.
Yep. Goodbye.
Peace.